Good evening. I like to read a short fiction entitled Behind the Collar. This is taken from my book Colored Balloons, copyright 2016. He was a handsome foot-stomping preacher, skillfully gliding polished black shoes across the pulpit, waving long arms in midair in search of the promised land. The church worshiped his bellowing sermons. Deacons clapped arthritic hands as thunderous amens bounded off the ceiling. Old women danced around in nylon Easter dresses, rejoicing with musical tambourines, and middle-aged ladies peered over large Jesus fans in hopes of covering up Saturday night sins. Teenage girls received his Sunday message wearing tight short skirts and bright red lipstick and flirted gratefully behind open Bibles. They admired his thick black hair, colorful suits, and inhaled the enticing aroma of brute cologne with endless pleasure. He was a star on his platform. Young men conspired to capture his powerful image. The church loved his breathtaking performances and gladly passed the collection plate every time he stopped to wipe the pouring sweat from his face with the back of his hand. His aging mother sat quietly in the front pew, covering her swollen knees with a large white shawl, praying every Sunday, confessing her sin of birthing him out of wedlock. She commanded forgiveness by sprinkling holy oil on the foreheads of all the small children. And on Friday nights he emerged an embittered man, raging about, questioning God for not giving him a son. He drank countless glasses of red wine and threatened his angelic wife of many years, who was reluctant to bear his children. And many Sundays she covered her blackened eyes with dark sunglasses, convincing the unsuspecting church that she needed cataract surgery. And on a dark, stormy Monday, the faithful congregation laid him to his final resting place after he suffered a massive heart attack. They continued to mourn his pure white collar. His aging mother attended church every Sunday, sprinkling holy oil over his 7-year-old son, whom he had confessed out of guilt as the boy's father 2 weeks before his death. His angelic wife packed a small suitcase and disappeared into the night of freedom, leaving the church to embrace his only son. And the aging grandmother sprinkled extra holy oil over his small forehead. You will become a preacher just like your father and lead us to the promised land. Yes, ma'am. Bowing his head, he wiped away the dripping oil from his face with the back of his hand. He shouted loudly, Jesus loves me, and ran playfully around the church, joining other children, stopping only to tie his shoestrings and wipe the dirt off his newly polished black shoes. The vessel was marred, so he made it again into another vessel, as it seemed good to the potter to make. Jeremiah 18 chapter 4th verse. May God add a blessing to the reading of his word. Good night. Have a blessed day.